Our fifth judge is a fantastic individual. She was actually Miss Jamaica World, and she did very, very well at Miss World. And she also has a fantastic program where she's working with children. She has two of her own, might I add. Please welcome Mrs. Alison Barnett Cross. And our Chief Judge, Mr. Tommy James, is the Assistant Vice President of Corporate Communications at LOJ. Former Miss Jamaica World, and might I add the individual who got me to enter Miss Jamaica World, Miss Laurel Democado. Managing Director of Allied Insurance Brokers, will you help me welcome Mr. Gordon Arnold. Former Miss Spartan Body Beautiful and Miss Jamaica Body Beautiful, please welcome Miss Marilyn Hamilton. Mrs. Marilyn Hamilton. Deputy Director of the Jamaica Tourist Board, please welcome Mr. Glenn Case. Former Miss Jamaica World, former everything, please welcome Miss Joan MacDonald. And from the Jamaica Defense Force, please welcome Mr. Lieutenant Colonel Bruce Barkley. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our wonderful star-studded lineup of judges. Please enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you very much, Lisa. Actually, her job is not done. She has to shoot back over to continue hosting the television presentation. Isn't that right?
You.
And there you've met the judges. Let's now hear the criteria by which they will do their job.
Contestants will be judged on the following attributes: beauty of face and figure, deportment, charm, poise, personality. The ability to converse and intelligence should also be taken into consideration. It should be noted that there is no suggested points allocation for any particular attribute. Instead, each judge is asked to assess the contestants and then to place each contestant from 1 to 20 as that judge sees fit. That is, the contestant whom, in the judge's estimation, best qualifies to be Miss Jamaica shall be placed number 1. The next best qualifier should be placed number 2, and so on, until all 20 girls have been placed. Finally, in the compilation of the scores, each contestant loses her highest and lowest placings. This is to avoid biased voting.
And it is coming down to the wire. We are about halfway through the evening's presentation, and we are coming up to that very nerve-wracking moment when the judges announce who the top 10 finalists will be. Norma and Francois are on stage, and they're doing the honors. Let's go and see what they're doing.
Let's now invite the first of 10 finalists, Trishan Johnson.
Hello, everyone. If I were to be crowned Miss Jamaica 1997, my first focus would be the children of Jamaica. I would like to go to the inner city schools and have talks on self-esteem and discipline, especially on education. I would like to tell them that education is our key. Thank you.
Let us now welcome Joy Allen.
Good evening, everyone. If I were to become Miss Jamaica 1997, my main focus would to be ensure that I represent Jamaica to the best of my ability. Thank you.
Kim Brown.
Good night. If I were to be crowned Miss Jamaica World 1997, I would like to be an ambassador of health. My particular focus would be to work with traumatized women, help them in any health-related issues they have. I would work along already existing organizations to assist them to return to life, to regular life as soon as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim Brown. Now we bring on Natasha Clark.
Good evening, everyone. I would use my title as a platform to enlighten the people on such matters as AIDS. I would also closely work with service youth organizations such as Cadet, because I believe teenagers need something productive and fun to do with their time. They need accomplishments they can be proud of. Thank you.
Nicole Horton.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My interest in human resource development would guide me into organizing career programs for our children. These programs are to assist them in their self-esteem and to help them focus on their goals, as I strongly believe that our children are our future.
Desiree DePaz.
Good evening, everyone. If I was to win the Miss Jamaica World 1997, my main focus would be on our children. I would like to improve the education sector so that they may have the opportunity of having a proper education, and I would also like to exchange talents and ideas with them. Thank you.
Lisa McLean.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As Miss Jamaica World 1997, I would focus on creating, nurturing, and stimulating environments and opportunities for underprivileged children. Thank you.
Would you welcome, please, Christina Newman.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Family being our first community, I would definitely associate myself with programs for family life and values. A good family and the inculcation of proper values nurtures good citizens. Thank you.
Michelle Moody.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michelle Moody. If I were to be so privileged as to be chosen Miss Jamaica World this evening,
I would promote our rich cultural heritage and national resources, both locally and internationally. And I would represent Jamaica at the Miss World contest in a manner that best portrays the warmth and dignity of our people.
And making up the 10, would you welcome, please, Natalie Garrison.
Hello, everyone. Being a trained teacher, I've developed a very deep concern for the attitudes of the children in our society towards education and general upliftment in life. And if I were to emerge as winner tonight, I would definitely take the opportunity to address this problem. Thank you.
Okay, we're getting ready again to bring on the 10 finalists. Trish Ann Johnson, a 21-year-old contestant with statistics 34, 26, 38. She's 6'1", and she weighs 140 pounds. This is contestant number 1, Trish Ann Johnson.
Next, we'd like to welcome Joy Allen to the swimwear section. Joy Allen, 23 years old, 5 feet 10 inches tall, 150 pounds, 34, 24, 38. A student? That was Joy Allen.
Let us now welcome Kim Brown, a 24-year-old contestant, weighing 120 pounds, standing tall at 5 feet 8 inches, with statistics fitting into a measure of 33, 24, 36. On stage, Kim Brown, 120, 33, 24, 36.
We also have Natasha Clark. Natasha is 22 years old, 5 feet 3.5 inches tall, 103 pounds, 32, 23, 34. A student at the University of the West Indies. Natasha Clark.
Get ready now, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome another of the 10 finalists. This lady is 22 years old with statistics 34, 24, 36. Welcome, please, Nicole Houghton.
Next we have Desiree DePaz. Desiree is 17 years old, 5 feet 8 inches tall, 125 pounds, 34, 24, 36. Desiree is presently a telephone operator.
And as I look at the fact sheet, somebody's favorite song is It's My Turn. Indeed, it is the turn of 21-year-old contestant with statistics 34, 24, 37. Welcome, please, Lisa McLean.
And next we have Christina Newman. Christina is 21 years old, 5 feet 8 inches tall, 135 pounds, 34, 26, 38. Christina, presently a student.
A lady that says there's so much trouble in the world, standing at 5'10", weighing 140 pounds with statistics 34, 24, 36. Give it up, please, for Michelle Moody.
And next we have Natalie Garrison. Natalie is 23 years old, 5 feet 11 inches, 145 pounds, 36, 27, 40. Presently a student. So we'll now give you the opportunity to see them and give the judges the opportunity to see them all together. Our 10 finalists in Miss Jamaica World 1997.
Trish Ann Johnson, Kim Brown, Natasha Clark, Nicole Houghton, Desiree DePaz, Lisa McLean, Christina Newman, Michelle Moody, and Natalie Garrison. All 10, give them a giant round of applause. Please, who will be? Have you chosen your 5? Look at 10, can you take 5? There they go, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be changing.
A really nerve-wracking moment for the top 10 finalists in the competition. We have a very special guest here tonight. We go to a break and come back for a chat with Miss Jamaica World 1996, Selena Delgado. Break time.
Jamaica World will return after these messages.
I am going to lead into her ear because I know Selena can't hear me very well. You're coming to the end of your reign. What kind of year has it been for you?
I'm sorry, I didn't get that question.
John Jones is belting it out backstage, I can tell you. Let's try and do this. I'm saying, what kind of year has it been for you?
It's been very, very rewarding for me as an individual. I feel very rewarded personally from all of the charitable works that I've been doing throughout the year. It has been an excellent year in terms of publicity. It's been a launching pad for me. I've gotten so much out of it, and I feel very, very proud to have represented Jamaica, and I'm very satisfied with the job that I've done.
What were some of the highlights, the most memorable times for you this year?
Definitely that would have to be having gone over to India to participate in the Miss World 1996 competition. It was a great experience, and one of which I'll never forget. I've gotten a lot out of it, and I've gained a lot of experience. Not only that, but I've also gained a lot of friends, and I feel very happy to have been a part of that.
Selena, now that you've seen the girls, you've had a chance to meet them, what do you think of the contestants this year?
Wow, I am so glad that some of these contestants were not in the last year, because I would have had some serious problems. They are all really, really beautiful. Very, very, very nice. The competition is very keen this year.
How are you feeling tonight? Parting words at the end of your reign.
Well, the way I'm feeling tonight is kind of like a New Year's Eve, you know? You leave one year behind, and you know, you look back on what you've done, but yet you feel good about what is coming for the next year. Something new is coming, something good, and I feel very positive about the future, but I am sad to leave what I'm leaving behind.
Selena, I know the best is yet to come for you.
Thank you.
I wish you all the very best.
Thank you very, very much.
And thank you on behalf of Jamaica for representing your country so well.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
John Jones, he's still on stage. Let's hear some of the entertainment. Jem Myers, backed by the fabulous Five. Lisa, I understand there are some fabulous prizes.
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. There's actually a Peugeot Cabriolet to be won, and some other fantastic prizes. I'm telling you, the girl who wins tonight is set for life, or at least part of life.
Let's see what they are.
Miss Jamaica World 97 will win a brand new Peugeot Cabriolet.
Fabulous prizes. Let's now take a commercial break, and then we continue.
It's been a tough time, and so I guess the musical interlude is kind of calming a lot of them down. So please stick around, because after the music, we're going to have the interviews with the top 5 finalists.
A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no or where to go or sailing on retreat. With new horizons to pursue, I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare. Everywhere there's time to spare. That's where we'll be. Where we will.
John Jones and Jim Myers.
Thank you.
Fantastic. We're going to be moving now to the top 5.
Give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Kim, I'm going to ask you to take a piece of paper from that, and we'll see which judge you picked. Thank you. Judge number 2, Mr. Neville Blythe. Your question, please.
What impact do you feel Jamaican music is having on the entertainment business?
Jamaican music is having a positive impact internationally. Historically, our Jamaican music, ska, rocksteady, reggae, has influenced other types of music such as American and European rock and hip-hop. Also in the film industry, Jamaica is now a popular film location where filmed movies such as Cool Runnings and the recent Dancehall Queen. Also, we can't ignore our artists such as Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, Buju Banton, Shaggy, Shabarant, and many more. These artists have helped to create a positive image for Jamaica worldwide.
Thank you, Kim. Would you now welcome Trishan Johnson? Trish, dip from the dish, please. Thank you. Judge number 4, our West Indies captain, Courtney Walsh.
Good night. Which country fascinates you most, and what are the reasons for your fascination?
The country that fascinates me the most is Jamaica. Because it's a beautiful island in the Caribbean with warm-hearted people who welcome anyone who would like to learn about our history and our culture. Thank you.
Thank you, Trishan. Keep the applause going, please, and welcome Nicole Houghton. Thank you. Our Chief Judge, Mr. Tommy James, Judge number 6.
What, in your opinion, is the most important quality that a person should possess in order to succeed in any endeavor? Would you like me to repeat?
Okay, you can repeat the question for me, please. Thank you.
What, in your opinion, is the most important quality that a person should possess in order to succeed in any endeavor?
I believe that the single most important quality that a person should possess is faith in God. As this allows you to be more confident in your endeavors and allows you to draw on your inner strength and focus on what you're going to do.
Nicole Houghton. Since you're in the mood, keep the applause going, please. Welcome for me, Desiree DeBaz. Desi, dip into a dish, please. Thank you. Judge number 11, Joan McDonald. Your question, please.
Do you believe that the contestants really benefit from participating in the Miss Jamaica World Pageant? And if they do, how do they benefit?
Yes, I do think it is very beneficial for any woman who enters this contest. We not only meet wonderful people, we also broaden our horizons in speech, etiquette, and grooming. Thank you.
Making up the top 5. Round of applause, please, for Michelle Moody. Thank you, Michelle. Judge number 5, Alison Barnett Cross.
Michelle, what do you think should be done to improve the educational system in Jamaica?
I think we need to review the curricula, make sure that it is appropriate and relevant to our society. We need to enlarge and upgrade our teaching corps, especially in basic subjects such as maths, English, and sciences. We need to allocate sufficient funds to go towards new technological equipment. And we also need to make the teaching profession a more attractive career so that we can encourage teachers. So that we can encourage teachers to stay in the profession and also to attract potential teachers. Thank you.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our 5 finalists, Trisha Johnson, Kim Brown, Nicole Houghton, Desiree DePaz, Michelle Moody. The moment of truth is on the way.
People are here to support their person. They're in their corner, and there's a little bit of politics going on here in the audience. It is certainly nerve-wracking on stage. Those girls who have been tipped to be front runners, it's really hard, and they're doing their best on stage. Let's take a break, and then we come back. One of the biggest songs, and they're using it to introduce Miss Jamaica World, Selena Delgado. Let's join her for her final walk on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, Selena Delgado, Miss Jamaica World 1996. Give her a rousing welcome, please. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have programs, you will be able to read Selena's text. However, we picked some highlights. On page number 5, where Selena says, "I gave of myself during my reign." And I read for you, "In the years to come, I will look back at my year as Miss Jamaica World and feel satisfied that I have done as my predecessor had urged." And I quote, "Give of yourself and make a difference." End of quote. The experiences I have gained have proven that this is an event I would never have wanted to forego. The year has seen the beginning of new relationships, enterprises, and served as a launching pad for future career moves. It has brought me closer to my country and its people, and has given me an opportunity to become even more enlightened about the country in which I live. I had decided that I would focus on the underprivileged and would seek to get involved with some local charities. Unfortunately, my reign allowed me to get involved in only 3. They are the St. Patrick's Foundation, the Glenhope Place of Safety, and the Women's Center Foundation of Jamaica. In addition to that, Selena has brought 4 girls here this evening, sponsored by her, from the Glenhoe Place of Safety, and they're absolutely delighted to be here. Would you stand for me, please? Selena's 4 guests from the Glenhoe Place of Safety. There we are. Welcome, and it's nice to have you. The rain was too short for Selena, and she has decided to continue the work she started at the start of her reign. So a big round of applause, please, for Selena Delgado, Miss Jamaica World, 1996.
Well, Lisa, I just asked you a while ago, who did you choose? Who is your lady? And you tell them what you said.
I don't know. My heart is actually beating because I'm really, really nervous for them because I know what they're going through. But I really don't have my winner. I must tell you, I think the ballpark is wide open, and whoever wins tonight, I think truly deserves it.
Yeah. I have never been a part of things like this. Let's go to stage.
She will now be Miss Jamaica Caribbean, Kim Brown. Which takes us now, ladies and gentlemen, to second place. In fact, first runner-up to the Queen, to be referred to hereafter as Miss Jamaica International. It is Nicole Horton.
Big round of applause, please, for first and second runners-up to the Queen, Miss Jamaica Caribbean, Kim Brown, and Miss Jamaica International, Nicole Horton. To drive away this evening in that brand new Peugeot 306 convertible, valued at $1.3 million, $80,000 cash, and so many other prizes, Miss Jamaica World for 1997 is Michelle Moody.
Well, it seems as if the audience's favorite did come out the winner, Lisa.
Excuse me?
They were definitely behind Michelle Moody.
Yes, they were, actually. And I wish her a fantastic year. She deserves it. And as I said, the ballpark was wide open. All 5 could have been Miss Jamaica World 1997. So good luck to Michelle. What are your comments there, Helene?
I think that they are 3 lovely young ladies. I hope that they remain focused during this year, and I wish them all the very best. It's not over till it's over. We're not done here at the Pegasus. Let's take a break, then we come back with a final closing moment.
Maggie soups. Make them quick.